Welcome, sports fans, TV 17, your home for high school football. This is the debut of the 2013 season. Larry Brassfield and Bill Balloff coming at you. This is the season opener, part 2.
That's what we've been waiting all year for, Larry. Yeah, and part 2, you're right. We'll have to talk about the weather last night, but this is a Saturday night instead of your normal Friday night lights. We have Saturday night lights tonight. Brooks is kicking off.
All year and a day, but finally, we are underway. Knights receiving.
Dylan Nowart.
It's Dylan Nowart working his way up here to the left side, across the 40,
break it,
and the 50, down the sideline, all the way down to the 22-yard line. What a return.
That's the way to open the season, and count on Dylan Nowart. He is a great athlete. Two-sport athlete, track and football now.
You know, right before we open, folks, I have to admit I was sharing with Bill a little concern that we might be flat, but a spark like that is a real nice start.
That's beautiful. You never know. You know, we were we were lightninged out last night, so it's an odd Saturday night game. You never know how the kids are going to come out after, being off the routine.
First and 10 for the Knights, just inside the Eagle 25. Drew David with an empty backfield. As Dylan Nowart motions to the far side, and that is intended for Dylan just off his hand. He had a seam there.
He sure did. They spread. All the receivers are way out beyond the hashes there, so they tried to open up in the middle for Dylan.
Well, you know, you said it in the opener, high expectations, and I think a lot of that comes from the players themselves.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these kids have been together playing since third grade, superstars. Going back into
once again an empty backfield. We'll come to those expectations those kids have. This time it's Jesse fakes and Drew keeps it off the right tackle. Nice game.
That was an effective play all last year. The fake to Jesse and Drew, who's not a stylish runner, but he's certainly effective. You know, not pretty but effective. He gets a lot of yards up the middle on those plays.
Right, great vision, and he uses his blockers so well. So let's come back to the point you were saying. You know, they've been together since third grade.
Yeah, and 7 of these kids started on varsity as sophomores when they went to the state semifinals, Los Montini, and that'd be 2 years ago, of course. So there's a lot of veterans out there. 9 of these offensive players are returning from last year, and a very effective offensive team, obviously, for Kaneland last year.
No doubt about it. Jesse in a pistol. Up the middle, breaks the tackle. Down to about the 7. You know, one thing that I think Coach Federley's been talking about, and I think we're all looking forward to, is a little more balance in the offense this year. You know, last year with Drew being hurt, you know, it was not as balanced as they might have liked.
Oh, you remember that? They went to the...
the heavy package?
The heavy packages, and Jesse running out as quarterback. But this is something new, this pistol they're running this year. They're going to incorporate a lot from what I understand, and you will see a lot more balance as opposed to the form where you spread it out and run gun or throw it all the time. So I think you're going to see really balanced package here.
Drew stays in the pocket to the corner for Nowart, overthrown.
Third down.
Yeah, that's one thing that I really learned to love and admire about Coach Federley. You talk about innovative, you know, even going back, you know, when he was the coordinator under Thorgy. You know, they would run a polecat, and, you know, you never know what to expect.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, he started that spread because Kaneland was famous for undersized linemen that were just really tough linemen, but they were, you know, being outsized. So he spread it out, went to the spread. I think he found it from Riverside Brookfield back in those days when Riverside Brookfield was running, but he sure made some big time with his spread.
So now we've got 3rd and 6 from the 7. Drew again in the pocket.
Another lob, too long.
Intended for Connor Federley, and again,
yep,
just overthrown. I'm sorry, you were going to say?
Well, I'm interrupting there, sorry. We'll see Matt Rodriguez here, I'm sure, for the field goal. Yes, he's out. Number 7's out in the field.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting to me that the way, you know, that was obviously designed, you know, fade to the corner to where Drew stayed in the pocket, but so many times he's so good on the roll. I think I would have liked to see him moving a little bit.
Yeah, you know, he has a lot of weapons and a lot of different things. You know, if one doesn't work, you can certainly go to another. And it might have to do with a little bit of that flatness you were talking about. They, you know, haven't looked particularly sharp offensively on this drive. It was Dylan Nowart's return that got him here.
Rodriguez, and this is a 22-yarder. And it is good. Knights jump out to a 3-0 lead. We'll be back after this here on TV 17.
For the best breakfast in Elburn, look no further than Brianna's Pancake Cafe on Route 38. Their breakfast menu is loaded with everything from Belgian waffles to breakfast burritos. And Brianna's also has a great lunch and dinner menu as well. But remember, breakfast is served all day long. So bring the family down to enjoy Brianna's wide assortment of breakfast specials and sandwich specials. Brianna's Pancake Cafe is conveniently located at 151 East Route 38 in Elburn. Stop in tomorrow for a great breakfast treat.
20 years, Peg's on Main Street in Maple Park has provided quality professional hair care for the entire family. Peg and her staff keep up on the latest fashion trends for adults and children. She also carries a wide variety of hair care products for your convenience. And when they're finished pampering your hair, you can walk over and browse around the fantastic on-site gift shop. Stop in anytime at Peg's on Main in downtown Maple Park or give them a call at 815-827-3051.
Welcome back to TV 17, your home for high school football. The Knights took the opening drive all the way down to the Eagle 7-yard line and settled for a 22-yard Matt Rodriguez field goal to take a 3-0 lead. We've got Lockwood and Lloyd, numbers 1 and 2, deep for the Eagles, and this will be a touchback.
And that's what they've come to expect from Mr. Rodriguez. It's a surprise when he doesn't kick it in the end zone, and a valuable weapon for field position for Kaneland for the last 3 years.
He sure has, and once again, one of those returning starters. And I thought, wasn't he even up on varsity as a freshman, or was it his sophomore year when they finally moved him up? But he's got at least 3 years on varsity.
Right. I think he was up as a freshman too, so this will be his 4th year. Regardless, he's always, it seems forever he's been here and kicking kickoffs into the end zone.
Well, talking to the Brooks staff before the game, they've got a weapon also in the kicker position, number 11, Jesus Miranda, who is University of Wisconsin bound, and we'll keep an eye on him. Hand off to the flanker in motion, tackled for a loss.
Knights are having nothing to do with that.
Big Justin Diddell at the bottom of the pile there.
I think that's Sam Bauer involved with that too.
Starts the ball carrier. Brings up second down, no gain on the play. Actually, it's second and 11.
Now, I was looking at Sam Bauer before the game. He looks a little bit older than your average senior in high school. Or is that just me?
No, Sam, no, I think Sam is he's a young, strong, tough kid. There's no doubt about it.
That's Lockwood in the flat, picks up about 5 or 6.
So you know much more about Brooks? I mean, you've given a couple nuggets there, but I really haven't heard much about him except for what I know about playing in the last couple of years. And
it's hard to tell because when you go from 0-9 to 8-3, and they made it to the 3rd round of the playoffs last year, really kind of hard to see what you're going to expect. That's the quarterback.
Oh, up in the air.
Nearly intercepted by Gary Coring. Tyree Dantzler, the quarterback for Brooks.
Gary would have thought he should have had that one, but they'll be punting, 4th down.
So a good opening series for the defense.
Yeah, and what set up that play was the intense rush by the Kaneland defensive line. I didn't see the numbers on who was putting the pressure on them, but that was more of a desperation, just get rid of get rid of the ball.
Well, and I would think that would be in the company of Jamario Phillips and Justin Diddell. And who else may have joined him? And Jamario's looking good. It's reported he's down like 40 pounds. He looks great.
Yeah, he's got, quote, down to 300 pounds now, and he has got some quickness out there and has maintained his strength.
So I mentioned the punter. This is Jesus Miranda.
This should be
and his knee was down.
Another break for the Knights.
Real big break for the Knights. They will take over at the Brooks 11-yard line.
What is that, 9 minutes left? With 4 minutes. That's 9 minutes, right? The scoreboard's got to be 9 minutes left. Knights up 3-0, and they talk about maintaining field position.
And the Knights come straight to the line to put the Eagle defense on their heels. Cluster of receivers to the right side. Jesse's in the pistol. Drew settles back for the snap. Off guard left. Through the first lane and
Jesse broke
into
a
the end
tackle.
zone. Touchdown, Kaneland! Well, just like that knee down on the punt cost him big time.
Cost him big time, yeah. And Jesse did a nice job of breaking a high tackle. They can't tackle Jesse high because he's put on 10 pounds this year, and he's also running camps at a 4.4 clip and 40 yards dash. So he's going to be an improvement this year with speed and power too. I mean, these kids are coming back from the third year of varsity football, and they're better than they were last year. So that's why one of the reasons the expectations are so high. Oh.
Drew takes the low snap, tries to make something out of nothing.
As long as he gets up and walks away from that one. Do I see a slight gimp there? I mean, he took a rough shot there on his ankle.
Point after is no good. We will be back with the Knights leading 9-0 here on TV 17.
If you're looking for authentic Mexican food in Elburn, then you need to stop in at Chico's Cantina. Chico's has a wide selection of tacos, burritos, nachos, tortas, and many other Mexican favorites. You can take out or eat in at our colorful dining area, and if you're thirsty, Chico's carries a great selection of your favorite beverages. So whether it's lunch or dinner, head over to Chico's Cantina at 107 Valley Drive in Elburn.
If you like pizza, TV 17 Coupons has some great deals. How about $20 worth of menu items from Pisano's Pizza in Elburn for $10, or a large cheese pizza with 3 toppings, a $20 value for $10 from Genoa's Pizza in Sugar Grove. Save money. Use TV 17 Coupons.
What are these people running from? They're not running from, they're running to. They're running to places like Sheer Image Salon in Elburn to buy TV 17 coupons. They're also running to the Farmers Insurance Office in Hampshire, as well as Pegs on Main in Maple Park. Join the crowd and buy TV 17 coupons.
With 8:54 left to play here in the first quarter of the season opener, Kaneland Knights up 9-0 after an 11-yard Jesse Balloff run. Rodriguez puts it into the end zone again, and Brooks will start at their 20. So, Bill, we talked about the number of returning starters on offense. On the other side of the ball defensively, they've got some holes to fill, in particular in some of the linebacker positions, but we've got at least, 5 new starters defensively?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and they did lose 3 quality linebackers there. Who were they? Bradford and, I'm going to forget their names, but fine young men. Lawrence.
Right, Ryan Lawrence, yeah.
And Corey, not Corey, the Harner.
Right, exactly.
Corey Harner, yeah. So those are 3 big shoes to fill, but let's see what they got here.
Well, and that's where Bauer is stepping in, and also Tyler Carlson, left outside linebacker position, wearing number 10, and Cole Carlson on the other side, Fody. Delayed handoff up the middle, and just about the entire Knight defense is there.
Look at them swarm. That's a great sign. Isaac Swithers is a new safety. He's starting at safety for Jesse Balloff.
Well, and Jesse played a fair amount of defense last year, did he not?
Yeah, he did. And things can change around conference time, but early on here, Isaac, I've been watching him all summer long, and he does a great job back there. So Isaac's he's fast too, and he's a backup at running back. Should Jesse not be in there, and Isaac's he's a fine athlete, just a junior.
Shotgun formation with 2 backs. Quarterback keep off the
Getting
left
away.
end, through to the secondary, still on his feet,
Carlson.
midfield, and he slips. But he had a hole.
Yes, he did. Carlson did a great job finally running him down from the other side of the field.
Tyree Dantzler showing some athleticism there.
And
And with all the offensive innovations we're seeing over the last few years, that's one where, you had a pistol with a fullback left, and they really ran option left.
Yep. And I think you mentioned that the Army's looking at a couple of these running backs. They've got some talent running back from the reports we've got.
Same formation right in same play. Well,
Oh,
give
Boy, he went
Lockwood
down.
up the middle.
he went down fast, didn't he? No gain.
He's listed at 165, but I kind of question that. Hey, I do have to laugh where you made reference to the undersized Kaneland lineman. May have been true a few years ago, but I added up. They've got 270 and 280 at both left guard and tackle, right guard and tackle. You got little, Tom Van Bogart in at center.
He brings the average down to 200, doesn't he?
Well, it brings it down to 260.
Yeah. Broken up. But Larry, that goes to your point of Federley's innovation. Back in the day, he went to the spread because of the kids were tough, but they were undersized and they were getting outmanned, so he spread it out. Now that he's got these humongous linemen, he's innovating again. He's going back to incorporating the pistol in order to use that in the running game. He uses what he got, what he has.
Well, but also remember in years past, we were playing Geneva, Batavia, Glenbard South, 6, 7A schools that had much larger enrollments. And so, we were traditionally undersized, especially in the line.
Yeah, teams with 75-man rosters and 250-pound plus linemen.
Dantzler going deep.
Line
on
that
the right
up.
side.
Broken up. That's J.R. Vest.
J.R. Vest was right with number 2, Clifton Lloyd. Incompletion will bring up 4th down.
JR's a returning starter from last year as a junior. He did a great job at that corner.
Yeah, I think he was the interception leader for the season last year, if I don't remember correctly.
3 or 4 interceptions, yeah.
So Brandon Bishop will be back to receive the punt. And remember, on the first punt, Brooks had a low snap, and Muhammad went to a knee to field it and gave the Knights great position. Clean snap here, nice high punt.
No fair catch. Oh,
Hit right away.
Gutsy move, Brandon, but he held on to it.
Great coverage on the punt there, and I see a flag.
Yes, there is. Kind of in an odd place.
Was he too close in the little 2-yard bubble they're supposed to have?
Hardwick with the defensive play for the Eagles.
It was 25, Lamar Demas making the play on the punt.
Well, they just pocketed the flag and signaled first down, so
Never mind.
never mind. Right. Well, let's see what the Knights can do with a long field now. They've had short fields on the first 2 possessions.
From the 23, pistol formation.
Trips to the left. Oh, fumble. That ball was around his knees. That was a bad miscommunication between Drew and Jesse on that one.
There's just a little hesitation on the snap, and Jesse was through so quickly, Drew didn't have time to ride the belly. It looked like a belly read.
I think you're right. I think that's exactly what happened.
So quickly to the line, same formation.
See if it's the same play. Yes, it is. This time to Jess.
And this time it works for about 7 or 8.
Yeah, that's just one of those timing situations. The first time, first down.
And speaking of timing, I like the hurry-up offense, straight to the line.
No huddle. Checking wrists, calling out the line.
I still have a wristband. Fed doesn't know it, though.
Pass.
Oh, nice
Tyler Slam, big Tyler Slam rambling.
Skinny post, the seam was wide open, hit him in stride all the way down to the 30-yard line.
And Tyler's another example of why the expectations are so high. He was, well, here they go again. I'll shut up for a second and let you call this.
No, that's fine.
They're running it through too fast. We can talk about Tyler in a minute.
Well, you know, and I like it. Really, he's a tight end, but he's heading up that cluster on the left side. And then, is that John Pruitt by himself on the far side of the receiver, number 12?
Yes, it is.
Okay. They fake.
To John.
To Jesse, go right back to him.
Nice hands. Beautiful play.
Little hitch pattern there, you know, and that's building off that belly action that they're running with Jesse out of the pistol.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's all I can say. That's some pretty work there. Nice, it's like a boxer, combinations, you know.
Jab, hook.
Right.
Yeah, and that's something new. I don't think we've seen that this year.
No, they've got a lot of innovations this year. Pruitt on this side now. Pruitt in the sling.
Still on his feet. Inside the 5. Great second effort.
Now, Johnny didn't get a whole lot of time. In fact, he was hurt, was it last year with a collarbone? And but he's back as a senior now and obviously as strong as ever. Contributing big time here. Where are we at? 4-yard line?
First and goal.
Timeout, Brooks.
We'll take one as well after a word from our sponsors here on TV 17.
Kier Hopper Sports in Aurora has the best selection of sporting goods in the Fox Valley. Just name the sport and they have the gear. From baseball bats and baseball gloves to running shoes, as well as a wide assortment of sweats. We have jerseys of all your favorite teams, including the White Sox, the Cubs, the Blackhawks, the Bulls, and yes, we also have lots of Bear and Packer items too. Plus, we carry apparel from all of our local high schools. That's Kier Hopper Sports on Galena Boulevard in Aurora.
If you're looking for a fun place to bring the kids, look no further than the Sugar Grove Family Fun Center on Route 47. Kids of all ages like to start out on the go-kart speedway. And for the drivers who want a bigger challenge, they can check out the slick track. Then cool off with water cannons you squirt your friends with on the bumper boats. Or load up the water balloons in buckets and sling them at your friends in Water Wars. And let's not forget our modern, fun-filled miniature golf course. Look for us on Route 47 in Sugar Grove between Jericho Road and Route 30.
Welcome back, TV 17, 5:11 left to play here in the first quarter. The Knights are on a march and come out in a power I formation. Slammons and Dyer ahead of Bala, off tackle left. Oh, look at that surge. And in for a score. Touchdown, Kaneland. Oh, my. You got to like that push up front, Bill.
That was beautiful. I mean, there was so, like I say, like a boxing combinations, jab, jab, punch, and then just punch it in. That was a great drive. Let me not get ahead of myself and expectations. That was a really nice drive.
Really was. Well, you know, a couple things we saw there. We saw a new formation and then passing out of the pistol, read fake, and then a couple John Pruitt completions. Showing some of that balance that we were hoping to see as well.
Let's see if we can convert this extra point. They didn't have as much luck on the last extra point.
Spot is down, kick is up, and it is good. Knights 16, Eagles 0. Back in a moment here on TV 17.
Your independent Allstate agent in Sugar Grove is David Weiss. David works for you to find the best rates on your home insurance, as well as your auto insurance. He's always looking for ways to help you save money. And so is his friendly, courteous staff. His office is conveniently located on Route 47 and Cross Street in Sugar Grove. Call him anytime at 630-466-7835.
Look at you go. 9 miles per hour. Is this your backyard or the Autobahn? The wind in your hair, leaving blade after perfectly cut blade behind you. mower this fast isn't supposed to cut this well. Guess we broke that rule. The Easy Track Z600 series with a 4-year limited warranty.
Hi, I'm Dave Gieske from Buck Brothers in Hampshire. We have 3 other locations to serve you: Harvard, Wakanda, and Libertyville.
Welcome back, high school football fans. The 2013 season debut. The Knights marched 77 yards, capped by an 8-yard Jesse Balloff touchdown run to extend their lead to 16-0. And Matt Rodriguez through the end zone this time for his 3rd consecutive touchback.
Yeah, I finally took a look at the wind, and he does have the wind at him back. It's not a howling wind, but yeah, he does have a helping wind. So, but 3 in a row through the end zone.
Well, and when the wind was not as noticeable earlier, he was putting them to the goal line or a couple yards in. So yeah, it has picked up a bit, as we see in the flag in the east end zone.
It'll be interesting when he kicks against the wind. Let's hope he's kicking a lot after touchdowns going the other way too.
Gansler, Harris, and Lockwood. It's a give to Harris off the left tackle. Short gain will keep the clock moving.
Well, Harris, number 44, the ball carrier.
That's 58, Joe Comel, the touted Kaneland offensive tackle. He's in there in nose guard right now, Joey Comel.
Well, you know, and they rotated him in on the defensive line last year. I think he and Bradley Johnson would rotate through.
Oh, that's exactly right. Now, you see, you got Jamario and Joe out there right now, and probably Dedell. I hear there's a sophomore out there that's doing pretty good up on the varsity, playing on the defensive line. That's what I was looking for his number.
High snap, hit to Lockwood, tackled for a loss.
Is that Bauer?
And that is number
68.
Jake Gomes.
Jake Gomes, number 68.
I thought it was 66. There's not a 66 on the roster.
Yeah, he's a sophomore I was talking about. And it just
there you go.
His name and he makes an appearance, Jake Gomes, yeah. So here comes some more young blood for Kaneland, a starting
nice call.
Sophomore varsity player. He's pretty pumped up too, excited. Good for him. What do we have? 3rd down and 11. 3rd and long.
From their own 19. Dancer fakes, drops in the pocket. Wide open is Lockwood for the 1st down. Nice athletic catch there.
That was nice. Nice pass, nice catch.
Number 15 with a defensive play.
Well, you know, and this Eagle offense is showing, you know, little openings here and there of their explosiveness, whether it's Dancer running or a nice throw there.
They are quick. If they get in the open, they're going to be hard to catch.
Give this to Lockwood.
Oh, look at Carlson staying home and making that tackle.
That's how you teach guys to play outside linebacker. First time we had seen a 2-back set, kind of a traditional pro set. Nothing fancy, went off tackle, but you're right, Ty Carlson was there.
37-yard line.
Same formation, one receiver split right. That's Harris with nowhere to go.
You know, and the line just stacked that up, and I was watching Gary Coring, and 3-year starter again, and he's just so quick to the hole. Those kids are trained over and over for that, and they respond really well. Gary was just clean that thing up. Defensive line that did the heavy work, but he was there to make sure it stopped right there.
3rd and 10 from the 37. Dancer again stays under center, drops back, gets rid of it, falls incomplete.
4th down, 4th and 10. They'll have to punt, I would think.
Joe Stockton, receiver.
You know, it's Brooks' first game, too. I think they're showing a little, you know, you got to shake off the rust or whatever cliche you want to do. First game, your timing's just not quite there yet.
Yeah, no doubt. And like we were saying earlier, you just really didn't know what to expect. Obviously, we had a pretty good idea that Kaneland has a lot of experience and certainly a very high-powered offense.
Brandon Bishop deep. I hope he took quite a wallop last time, not doing the fair catch on a very high punt. Oh, running fake. It's wide open this side.
He's going to go rugby-style
rugby
punt.
Style. Watch out. Poison,
Get away, yep.
That was interesting.
You know, he was practicing that in the pregame warm-ups, and he was getting off some pretty good boots. That one, I'm sure he's a little disappointed with. But, yeah, that really puts a lot of pressure on the return team.
Yeah, when he first started, I just saw nothing but green grass, on the right side there. I thought he had a good shot again the first down, but somebody came over quick there and shut that down and forced him into that rugby-style kick. I get that point about Tyler Carlson. He was a big tight end there. He was a junior year Yorkville game. He went out with a knee injury, so he was a big loss too. He's come back full power here. Another added weapon that Kaneland didn't have at the end of last year when they went down in the second round of the playoffs.
Give to Jesse, tackled for a loss there. So yeah, Slammin stepping back into that tight end position has really been something.
And you were mentioning, you see how versatile he is. He can play wide receiver just as well, spread out, or go down with the line and throw some effective blocks down there too. He's quite an athlete. That's Nate Dyer in the backfield.
Shift into a power pistol. And again, a fumble off the fake.
Well, the Kaneland's had the ball 3 times with 3 scores. They're not looking so sharp on this one. They're down to third down and, 13?
So I'm going to go to my wristband. I'm going to call the bubble screen.
You love the bubble screen, I know. And rightfully so.
Well, but you know what? It's we got so spoiled over the years with Bushbacher and the like, just running that thing to perfection.
Oh my gosh.
I think that would be maybe Dylan Nauert this year.
I think he's the...
Or John Pruitt. We shall see.
He's got a big rush on him.
Flushed.
Oh, he found
Comes here to Bishop on the
He's got
left
a first
side.
down.
Across midfield, inside the 40, picks up the first down.
Brandon Bishop.
Not what we designed, and as we talk about it, I think he might be the guy that could really bust that screen.
Yeah, Brandon, you're right. Quick, strong. Well, yeah, it just goes back to all their weapons. Any one of those kids, it's hard to be a Bushbacher, how fast he was, but these kids come awful close. Empty backfield.
Well, and when you look at the success that the track team had last year, my gosh. Just to have a stable of fast receivers. Again to Bishop, taken right out of bounds.
Martinez, number 25.
3 yards.
He was covered well here on the near sideline.
At the Eagle 36-yard line.
Johnny Pruitt coming out. I didn't see who went in for him.
I think it was Brandon. It's Bishop.
They're both on the field the last play, but...
So we've got Federley to the far side. Nauert in the slot. Jesse in motion.
He said fake to Drew up the middle. Fake to Jesse and Drew up the middle, I should say.
Well, and you know what we're setting up there, right? Jesse taking that baby on the jet round to the far side. Drew did a great job of holding it and reading it, picking up the first down. And, you mentioned how just a deft runner he is. You know, he's got the visibility, uses blockers, and picks his way through the secondary. Well, that will conclude the first quarter of play. The Knights lead by 16. We'll turn it around and be back with the second quarter after this, right here on TV 17.
Shab in a lake is a great place to go fishing, and you can do it in style with your TV 17 coupon. You get a motorboat and life jackets. That's an $85 value for only $40 from Lakeside Boat Rental. The offer is good Mondays through Thursdays. And when you're done fishing, stop in next door at the Poconoka Restaurant for a large cheeseburger with fries and a drink. That's a $10 value for only $5 with your TV17 coupon.
Summer is a great time to stock up when you come into JR Shooting Sports.
You'll find the widest selection of handguns for target shooting and home defense at JR Shooting Sports. You can also stock up on your favorite ammunition, especially Winchester. We also have many other brands too. Don't forget we carry Browning, Beretta, and Benchmade knives, which make great gifts. And pistol safes are great for not only storing your handguns, but your valuables too.
So be sure to visit us at JR Shooting Sports on Oakhurst in Aurora. And check us out on Facebook.
Welcome, high school football fans. This is the debut of the 2013 IHSA season. And to start the second quarter, the Knights lead 16-0, first and 10 from the Brooks 22-yard line. Drew settles back into the pistol formation, trips left. Quick hitter to Brandon Bishop, just off his hands, a little behind him there.
Yeah, that wasn't so smooth. Let's go to our, who's our lineman? We got to mention our linemen that do such a great job up there. We got
well, that would be my pleasure.
Joe Comel.
On the left side of the line, you've got Joe Comel at the tackle position, 6'4", 280. Shane Jorgensen at guard,
3-year starter.
270. Little guy Tom Van Bogert at center. Alex Snyder, the right guard.
4-year.
Goodell at the right tackle, yes.
Alex Snyder, 4-year starter. He has never lost. As freshman, I don't think he's ever lost a varsity game. None of these kids really have lost a varsity game.
Backside pressure.
Oh, got out of
Takes
it.
it. Still on his feet.
Touchdown.
Gets rid of it to
down.
Dylan. Complete to the 4.
How does he do that? How many times have we seen Drew do that? It's just incredible. He was tied up and packaged, and he got out of that thing.
Shook the tackle, stayed on his feet, and Dylan Nauert did a great job of finding him, coming back to the ball.
Yeah, those are two that have been working that since 3rd grade, that type of play.
Giving the Knights first and goal from the 5.
And you can never give up on the play with Drew in there.
Power eye left. Jesse off left tackle.
Ball for ball carrier.
Kept awaiting the signal. Must be just a little bit short. It's hard to see, but it looks like he's inside the 2, Bill.
Yeah, he just got a couple. The scoreboard saying he got down to the 3. So 2nd 3 from the 3.
56 with the tackle brings up 2nd down for the Knights.
I like the power eye, and they bring in Slammons and Dyer in front of Jesse
The Eagle 3-yard line.
to go with that big line that we were talking about, averaging 260.
I wonder if they'll jet it here now, though. Oh, that
Dyer's
was a little,
moved.
yeah,
that's
there was
gonna
a
be
movement there.
procedure.
That's going to move him back 5.
Ball off the ball carrier.
Illegal shift. We'll move them back and give them a little room. Think they'll come out of that power eye?
I don't know. I think they're going to do one of their... I think they're going to do their jet, or they're going to do one of their slants.
Well, Pruitt came in for Bishop. And Drew's talking to Coach Federley.
What's the delay here?
Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Yeah. Well, possibly they would have let him eat up the down. I don't know. I think that's an automatic 5 yards no matter what. I don't think you have an option, do you?
If it was a lineman, it would have been a dead ball foul, and you're right. But since it was a back, I think they actually called it an illegal shift.
Oh, so they do have an option.
Right.
So we've got 2nd down and 8 on the scoreboard.
Pruitt split right, Nauert left. As they stay with the power eye right.
Another
quick
fade.
pass to the corner. Pruitt
He got it. Oh.
got away with a push-off and then could not turn and keep the ball in his hands. He was trying to get his feet down.
That's the third time they tried that fade. Keep on working until they get it right, I guess.
On the coverage for the Eagles.
Dyer's out. Bishop's back in.
Yeah, I think they'll spread it out here. Yeah, but I think John got away with a little bit of a
Did he give it a little shove?
Heisman separation there in the end zone.
Oh, he's a good basketball player. I bet you learned that on the basketball court.
Can't trust basketball players. Ask me, I'm a wrestler, I'll tell you. Oh, nearly complete to Jesse. Great defensive play there.
I think that defender was on his knees and got his hand in the way of that. On comes the field goal unit.
The defensive play for the Eagles. It's 4th down for the Knights.
So on comes Matt Rodriguez.
Matt Rodriguez to kick.
Spot is going to take place right at the 15, so we're going to call this, well, the 14, so it's a 24-yarder just inside the right hash. Spot is down, and that is no good. Hooked it a little left. So the Knights cannot convert, and the Eagles will take over from their own 8-yard line.
Oh, they get it at the 20, don't they?
Raffle tickets for the authentic autographed Bears or Packers helmets.
Yeah, they'll move that ball to the 20 and let the Eagles go from there.
No, they go to the spot. They go to the spot. You're right.
Spot.
So
5 tickets for $20.
my mistake.
Oh, regardless, they're going to start on the 20. .10:03 left in the second quarter. That's four snaps for a field goal or an extra point, and the Knights are only successful 2 out of 4. I don't think Coach Federley is going to be too pleased with that. 50% on the field goal unit.
Always looking for improvement. So now Brooks comes out with a power eye of their own. Long count. Give to Lockwood.
He's not going to make the out corner.
Reminds me a little bit of Barry Sanders in his running style.
Yeah, the Knights are they're playing their assignments and they're closing quick, just like they've been coached. They're very aggressive. I wonder if Brooks or that could be taken advantage of too. But you like to see it. Like that time, J.R. Vest just closed down from his corner so fast. What's Gary doing? Oh, he's snapping up Dell's helmet, I think.
Texas needed some help. For a loss of 3.
Trying to gain the corner. Going back. That's not going to happen. Look at that swarm. Holy mackerel.
9 guys to the ball defensively.
Look at that. And quickly, too.
For another loss, going to put him back to the 15. Third and 15 from your own 15. Difficult position to be making play selections if you're the coach. I'd be looking to draw our screen, quite honestly, if I was Gary Coring. Quarterback draw up the middle. Back to about the original line of scrimmage. Will bring on another punt situation. Good stand again for the Knights.
Very impressive. Boy, I mean, just the way they swarm and quick. It's just a blink of an eye and 9 guys are right there. Coming from all corners of the field. Seems just like a breath and they're all there.
Goes with the tackle. 4th down for the Eagles. Bishop deep for the Knights.
Brandon Bishop setting up on about his midfield 50-yard line. We've had a high pump and a punt and a scrambling rugby style punt. Let's see what we get this time.
Yeah, return team should be on their toes.
Yeah,
He's
same
going to
thing.
rugby style it again.
He's trying to get outside.
TC on his heels.
And he does it
He
again. He got a
finally
nice
rugby.
punt off. Get away from him, boys. Look at that. He got-
Wow, you talk about living dangerously.
I know that can't keep happening.
All right, he's giving his coach some grays.
Wow.
If that's by design, I'm surprised.
That'd be pretty innovative. I don't think so.
He was really working that in pregame. Now, you know, I don't think they imagined it as inside your 10 with a defender a yard off your heels. Tyler Carlson almost had him.
Do you think he expects to make the corner and get the first down every time he does it? Or at least he's playing that for the option, I guess.
He looks pretty confident out there. I just wonder if he can throw. Be a wrinkle they ought to be looking at. So you've got an inverted wishbone out of the shotgun. I don't know what you call it, but that's what I'm going to call it. And they give it to Jesse for a short game. Second quarter moving along rather quickly with both teams keeping it on the ball on the ground for a little bit. We're inside of 7.5 minutes to play.
Brooks has been pretty effective with her run defense anyway. It's really the short poppers that moved Kaneland the length of the field, that 80-yard drive they had before.
Well, you know, I'd like to see him get back into that hurry-up mode. You know, that was where they really kind of had a little bit more continuity.
Yeah, that looked great, that 80-yard drive. They go inverted again. That's Tyler Slammons in the backfield. Jesse didn't have the ball. It's Drew down the field. I had my eyes on Jesse. Jesse actually had to put his arms up to show the referees that he didn't have it. I missed it completely.
Faked me out. That's why I didn't say anything. And I saw him, and I didn't realize he didn't have the ball until he raised his hands. As you said, next thing you know, Drew, what a magician.
Oh, he is incredible. He wanted the referees to know, don't blow this play up. I don't have it.
You're right. You're right. And I bet you Fed coached him on that, you know, because if he would have gone down, they could actually whistle the play dead.
That is amazing.
Oh, man.
I think 99% of the eyes were on Jesse on that play in the stadium.
Has he, you know, any theater classes at all?
Magic classes.
He did
That's
a great role playing there.
Well, Drew is... This time he does have it.
Yes, he does, and he's still on his feet into the secondary.
Bruising run.
So you say he's put on some weight. What's Jesse weighing in at these days?
He's about 190.
Okay.
They'll list him at 195, and he has been up to 195, but, you know, once they get into the conditioning, you're going to lose a few pounds. So he's playing at 190.
And you say he's clocking in at a legit 4.4 on the 40?
4.43s. He was under 4.5 on nearly every 40 he ran in countless camps. Every camp he went to was under 4.5.
Has he gone barefoot like Don Beebe yet?
I haven't seen him do that, no.
Please tell him I suggest that.
No, I'm spending too much on shoes for him to go barefoot.
See, there you go. Save some money on shoes.
Really?
Jesse cuts it back up the middle and here to the near side, weaving through to the secondary. Tackled inside the 15.
He's feeling a lot better on his cuts, too. You can tell that this year. I mean, that was a little lateral movement there, but he still is cutting much better than he did last year. A lot more confidence. And that was some of Don Beebe's camps and workouts as far as, you know, explosive and cutting and things like that.
Giving Knights 1st and 10 from the Brooks 15. Power pistol left.
They haven't thrown it yet on this drive, have they?
I don't think so. Jesse again up the middle. Hurtling himself inside the 5. They'll have 1st and goal from about the 3.
Patterson, number 45, with the stop for Brooks.
Your heart has to just stop for a second when he goes airborne.
Yeah, the hurdle, yeah.
Yeah, I always try to recommend not leaving your feet, especially if you're offensive. Now, if you're a defender coming in leaving your feet, that's altogether a different animal.
Yeah, he's a hurdler sometimes, I'm afraid. Where are we at? We on the 5-yard line, it says?
It is the 5. I thought they'd gotten inside, but it is power I left. Pruitt right. Jesse Off
big
guard
hole.
left.
Oh. The line opened up a gaping hole. I'm surprised he didn't get that. Second down.
Well, I tell you, it's fun watching him just run through there, especially with Nate Dyer, who's your third guard.
Oh. There was a wide open space. He just must have missed. He went to a hole, but there was a bigger hole just to the left of him. But fine job. They're down to the 1 yard line, right?
Right. Well, and at that point, I believe they're just coached to make a decision and hit that hole as quickly as they can.
Yeah. Well, giving credit to the line because they opened up something huge there. Shane Jorgensen and Comel on the left there. And Dyer.
Same formation.
Short one, Dyer, he's in.
This time it's Nate.
Good job.
Touchdown maker, Dyer. Touchdown, Kaneland. Capping a nice drive is Nate Dyer punching it in. Extending the lead for the Knights at the 3:33 mark here in the first half of play.
Drew gave it to hold. Matt Rodriguez to kick.
You can only dance if you can score.
Spot is down. Kick is off. And the Knights lead by 23. Back in a minute here on TV 17.
Are you feeling as good as you should? Do you have aches and pains? The therapists at West Physical Therapy can help. We offer our patients the best in physical rehabilitation by providing personal attention from the moment you walk in the door. Our goal here at West is to provide our patients with a treatment that will help them to regain strength and pain-free mobility. We also assist them to develop skills to maintain excellent physical health and to prevent injuries. Early morning or late evening appointments are available at our 2 locations on Main Street in Sugar Grove and on State Street in Geneva. For more information, check out our website at westphysicaltherapy.com.
Buy your TV 17 coupons in Elburn at Rose Salon 132, which is next door to Reams. In Caneville, you can buy TV 17 coupons at the Purple Store. And in Sugar Grove, at the Allstate office on Route 47 and Cross Street, and at Cuts and Styles, which is next door to Rocky's Dojo. Buy TV 17 coupons and save money.
Welcome back to TV 17, your home for high school football. Second quarter action, the Kaneland Knights lead 23-0 over the Gwendolyn Brooks College Prep High School. For the first time, the kickoff is actually returned.
Lockwood on the return, 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Luther Lockwood all the way out to the 23-24 yard line. Just under 3.5 minutes to play here in the first half. The Knight defense has been strong. No big plays defensively, but swarming to the ball. One more stand and maybe a chance for the offense would be real nice. Inside give from the shotgun, tackled for a loss.
Boyd, the ball carrier.
Number 2, Clifton Lloyd on the carry.
Second down.
Tackled for a couple yard loss.
We're getting what we expect out of the offense pretty much, but this defense is pretty impressive so far, isn't it? They just had the one long catch and receive, didn't they?
They do.
Intercepted.
Diving interception.
Who was that?
Grant Wooten with the diving interception.
Wooten.
I was going to mention there was a change at quarterback. Number 3, Lewis Ballum, in for Tyree Dantzler. Nice arm, but...
Yeah, it was number 12 before, right? Now number 3.
That's correct. But Grant Wooten looked like a wide receiver laying out for a ball there. Great hands. We have our first turnover of the game. I was mentioning how the defense had played sound, but no big plays yet. And there we go.
Yeah.
See if we have a little more sense of urgency as the Knights have the ball at 44. Connor Fedley on his first reception here of the young season.
Oh, fumble. Fumble. You had the first down.
And Brooks has the ball. Consecutive turnovers.
Where are we at here? 2:46 left in the first half, and Brooks has got a bit to go, but they've shown that they've got explosive potential. Who's in
That
the
they
quarterback?
do, yeah, exactly what I'm wondering. Well, it looks like 12
12's
Panthers
back in. Yeah.
Their own 31-yard line.
Timeout. Timeout, Brooks. They're taking too much time.
Sounds like a good time for us to take one, too. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here on TV 17.
Hodges Westside Truck Center is the place to go if you need a work truck for your business. Hodges offers a wide variety of trucks to meet your needs, and we have 2 locations to serve you in Marengo and in Elburn, and that's where you can browse around and find the right truck for you. We also service what we sell. We have an excellent parts and customer service department, and we also have a complete workshop to make the repairs you need to keep your truck on the road. Our Elburn facility is located on Main Street just east of Route 47, and in Marengo you can find Westside Truck Center on Route 20 Grant Highway near I-90.
With 2:46 left to play here in the first half, Brooks has 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Jet sweep out of the shotgun, defended very well.
Look at
Carlson
that.
staying
Got a
home.
flag.
And I got to think that's going to be an illegal block of some sort.
Unless it was a face mask, and I didn't see him doing that.
Luke Olson, J.R. Best, and Tyler Carlson.
Didn't they? They just strung that out beautifully. Everybody did their job. Every man on that line did their job just to pass it on to the next guy till he ran out of room.
And 12 for
Yeah, it's
the
against.
Eagles.
It's against Brooks.
At their own 29-yard line.
I would decline it.
See what they do.
Well, if it's a 10-yarder, they'll move him back. They did decline it anyway.
So it's 1st and 20. It's 2nd and 12 or so. You know what? Just like last year's, and it looks like the same way this year. Kaneland's got plenty of time to score a touchdown this half with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and the other team having the ball. How many times do we see them get the ball, drive it downfield for a last-second touchdown?
Dancer, inside give to Lockwood.
It's not going to happen with that, though.
Slicing through to the secondary. Swithers runs him down, and thank goodness for that.
He's got speed, yeah. Oh, my. See, as soon as I say something like that, stick my foot in my mouth and then go for 30 yards.
Way to go, Bill.
I know. It's on. That one's on me.
Silver Honda, your lights are on. License plate number R32.
Is that your car? Lights are on.
No, sir.
Silver Honda, your lights are on.
Dancer in a shotgun with the 2-back set. Lockwood.
Same guy, Lockwood.
Off tackle right. Picks up a few, but they'll be inside 2
There's
minutes.
Gary Coring. He's coming up limping. Gary made that play, but
I'll tell you one thing. He is not even thinking about coming out.
he's going to brush it off and keep going.
Rub some dirt on it. Motion left, reverse to Lockwood, back the other way, cuts it up inside.
Close to the first down, but not there yet.
With the ball, number 1, Luther Lockwood.
Reminds me of a place Sycamore ran to perfection a few years ago. A guy by the name of Marky Hayes. Where they would run a reverse quickly. Just over 1:10 as they come to the line. 3rd and 3 from the Knight 37-yard line. Ball's on the far hash. Slot right shotgun, 2-back set. Let's give to Harris.
Oh, we got stopped short of the first down. We have 4th down. Timeout. Brooks.
That will be their last one. We'll take one with them and be right back in a moment here on TV 17.
What are all these people running from? They're not running from, they're running to. They're running to places like Cuts and Style and Sugar Grove to buy TV 17 coupons. They're also running to the Purple Store in Caneville and Diamond Lube and Oil in Hinckley. You better run and join them because TV 17 has the hottest coupons in town.
Chicago Brooks has 4th and 1 from the Knight 37.
Big down passing.
Dancer's going to pass. Coverage is there, and a flag comes in.
That was, I don't know about that, Larry.
In number 24, Dakota Stark.
Yeah, I guess JR made a move a little early on that.
You know, I don't know if he really did interfere. He may have had the left arm over the back, but
he came through him, but he was going for the ball. So, well, that's going to get called in this league.
Yeah, whether you're going for the ball or not, if you interfere, I think the referee is right in throwing the flag as he did there. I'm sure if the roles were reversed, we'd be calling for the flag.
You're right.
You know it.
Ball's on about the 20.
So now look for a little hurry up here, sense of urgency. There's only 43 seconds on the clock. They have no timeouts. 1st and 10. Dancer rolling right, stops, throws.
Oh, Swithers is there. It's tied.
Harris.
Ooh, I think that's going to be
a touchdown.
Yep.
JR fought him for the ball. I think he grabbed it and dragged the defender in. Touchdown. Touchdown. I thought so. Almost a dual possession there at the end. Hard to see from this angle.
I think that was Isaac Swithers that had his arms wrapped in there. And yeah, tie goes to the offensive player. Going for the single, it looks like here.
They may not get this on in time.
A little confusion on the Brooks extra point team here.
Hammered it.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
It was pretty sloppy up until the point. The team was pretty sloppy up to the point he hit that thing.
If there was a net behind it, it would have ricocheted off it. Knights 23, Eagles 7. Back after this here on TV 17.
For the best breakfast in Elburn, look no further than Brianna's Pancake Cafe on Route 38. Their breakfast menu is loaded with everything from Belgian waffles to breakfast burritos. And Brianna's also has a great lunch and dinner menu as well. But remember, breakfast is served all day long. So bring the family down to enjoy Brianna's wide assortment of breakfast specials and sandwich specials. Brianna's Pancake Cafe is conveniently located at 151 East Route 38 in Elburn. Stop in tomorrow for a great breakfast treat.
With just over 35 seconds left to play here in the first half, the Brooks Eagles finally get on the board. Don't see many kickoffs called off sides, but I think that's what we had here. I tell you what, number 11, Jesus Miranda, really drilled that extra point as we kick off here. I was surprised that first kick wasn't going all the way to the end zone.
We got Noward as our deep returner and J.R. Vest and Brandon Bishop as the upbacks.
And Slammons 20 yards ahead of Nowert. Bit of a diamond for deep return. Miranda kicking off from the 35. Gets all of that one.
Into the end zone.
That's an NFL touchback right there.
Yeah, it is. Well, just when we're getting set and getting all cocky and ready to pack it in and this game is over and our defense is fantastic, they put up a quick 7, Larry, and it's game's not nearly over yet now. 35 seconds left in the half.
Well, and give credit, to Brooks.
Sure.
Coming back, would have been real easy to just kind of pull it in and go to the locker room and lick your wounds.
You won't see Kaneland taking a knee here. Jesse trying to get outside. Nope, no doing.
Yeah, we don't do a whole lot of that taking a knee thing. I don't know if we'll see it go in the air. They're going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here. I would think we're probably going to see a couple more runs.
Yeah,
unless something breaks.
You can never tell what Kaneland's going to do. But they're not going to give up the half. They're not going to take a knee and go in and talk about it. They're going to try to put some more points on the board here.
Well, and we've seen good balance offensively. Obviously Jesse's been doing well running. The big guys up front are doing a great job there. I think Drew's doing a real good job reading that belly and also spreading the passing around. Several attempts to Dylan Nauert, a few to John Pruitt, one to Connor.
No doubt. And the other weapon they have, too, on this 2-minute offense is Matt Rodriguez. They get close enough, he can put up 3 for them, so they don't have to necessarily cover the whole field to get 6. That'd be the nice thing to do, but they can still get, down to the 20 or whatever and kick a field goal before this is over.
That's a good point because there's only 26 seconds, but they've got 2 timeouts, and they do stop the clock after you pick up a first down. We'll just see how aggressive they are here.
That's another nice thing, too. Is in the past, they've used some timeouts with... what happened there?
I don't know if that was an intended direct snap to Jesse or if that was accidental.
Another timeout.
I guess we'll take 1, too.
If you like pizza, TV 17 Coupons has some great deals. How about $20 worth of menu items from Pisano's Pizza in Elburn for $10, or a large cheese pizza with 3 toppings, a $20 value for $10 from Genoa's Pizza in Sugar Grove. Save money. Use TV 17 Coupons.
Just under 19 seconds remain in the first half. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Drew with time, flushed, scrambling, picks up the first down. Cross the 45.
Leaves 6 seconds left to work with.
Well, and I think really the main objective there was that I think they just didn't want to have to punt. So picking up the first down is huge. I don't expect Drew to take a knee, but I would be kind of surprised if he put it in the air. But with Fed,
you never know.
That's right.
He is.
He's going to put it in the air, and why not? Slamming's over the middle.
Nice play. That'll end the half. No, they took the timeout with 0.2 seconds left.
That is a hometown clock operator there, saving us 2 whole tenths.
Where are they at? They got it down to the 30?
They're out of field goal range.
That's a little fur, even for Matt Rodriguez. So here he comes.
Oh, here he comes.
We've been talking 30,
I said it before, and why not? Now, wait a second.
47-yard field goal.
No. If the ball is on the 30, you're right. It'll be about a 47-yarder.
Yeah.
Into potentially was a slight breeze. I love it.
This will be fun.
You got nothing to lose here.
Right. This is fun.
So important for the snap to be clean.
This will be awesome. We sit here. Remember the time when they kicked the 47-yard field goal? I hope he does it. Good luck there, Matt.
Rowdy section's into it.
Yeah, they're doing a good job on their own. No cheerleaders or band here tonight on Saturday night.
47-yard field goal attempt coming up. Spot is down. The kick is
it's
up.
Long enough. Oh,
Plenty of distance, but just wide. An exciting conclusion to the first half of the 2013 season opener. Knights lead 23-7. Back with the second half after this here on TV 17.
20 years, Pegs on Main Street in Maple Park has provided quality professional hair care for the entire family. Peg and her staff keep up on the latest fashion trends for adults and children. She also carries a wide variety of hair care products for your convenience. And when they're finished pampering your hair, you can walk over and browse around the fantastic on-site gift shop. Stop in anytime at Pegs on Main in downtown Maple Park or give them a call at 815-827-3051.
Welcome back to TV 17, your home for Kaneland Knight High School football. Season opener, the Kaneland Knights jumped out to a 23-7 first half lead. Matt Rodriguez just barely missed a 47-yard field goal attempt to conclude the first half. Kicks it off here to start the second, and that will bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
I think they might not have gone. A little miscommunication. They thought each back thought the other one's going to take it, went right between them. Guess the question here, Larry, Brooks got some momentum at the end of the first half there. Can they keep that going here? This will be a big series here defensively for Kaneland.
That will be interesting to see. Because, yeah, we had commented, throughout the first half at how well the Knights defense had played. And then just at the end, Brooks was able to score.
Oh, I pulled the classic. Hey, this, I didn't quite say it, but this game's over. And there's nothing like that at all here. Kaneland,
I know what you were
Brooks
thinking. You're thinking the defense is going to stop, and we're going to score again and be up 30 going into half, and all of a sudden it's a 16-point game. That's Dantzler under center in an I formation. First time we're seeing that tonight.
Oh,
Lockwood pushed way back.
Got
flags everywhere.
Flags. Holy man.
Giving all kinds of ground. Tripped up at the 7. Let's see about these flags, though.
Tyler Carlson. Justin Dudell with the stop flag on the play.
Knight's doing a great job of containing that Lockwood. It was very deceptive and fast. He's not deceptive, he's just fast, and he is deceptive. Very shifty.
I think he covered about 36 yards there, losing a lot. And I think if the penalty is on the offense, the Knights will decline it.
Yeah, that was a penalty just on the loss itself. 2nd and 20.
That they do. So now, Knight defense could get real aggressive here. Pro set, 2-back formation. Dantzler under center. Let's give to Harris, second effort. Hit hard.
Boy, he was.
Ball.
No, blew it up. They blew it up.
Harris, the ball carrier.
Sam Bowers showing everybody his youthful energy. Picking up that dead ball. I had the Brooks coaches calling for Mr. Bowers' birth certificate. Looks young enough to be my younger brother.
Sam is very mature. He's a mature young man. He's playing a good game today, too.
Hey, that's my position he's playing right there, and I like the way he's playing it. Sneaking in on a blitz, pressure.
Oh, get him. He got away, safety.
Oh, is that a safety?
That is a safety.
It is!
Just like last year.
Who finally brought him down. Great pressure there. Bauer did come on a blitz. And he kept retreating until they finally got him in the end zone. When's the last time you've seen a safety, Bill?
Actually, here last year against one of the teams, but
Yeah.
Sycamore. I forget what game that was.
I know we saw, and I can't remember which game it was, but it is a rarity, no doubt. But what a great start for the Knight defense. We're talking about how it's kind of a flat feeling here. You know, we don't have the band.
No cheerleaders.
No cheerleaders, and, you know, we had 24 hours to think about it and come back, but that's a little bit of a spark.
Yeah, I'm just a fan. It was a tough day for me waiting because the players, they said it was brutal having to sit back in the coach's office in the locker room waiting for the rainstorm last night to get over. And they said it was just a drag, you know.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, you're all jacked up. You get to a certain peak, and then you have to go home, go to bed. But the seniors demanded or requested that they have a walkthrough at 9 this morning just so they can get out of bed and have some kind of routine instead of just lying around all day. So, and that answers my question about Brooks continuing the momentum. The Kaneland defense kind of put a stop to that thought. And now the Knights will get the ball back on the free kick.
So the safety gives the Knights a 25-7 lead. And number 11, Jesus Miranda, who's shown a really strong leg, will take the free kick at the 20. Now this is interesting to me, Bill. Normally in a free kick situation from the 20 after safety, they will choose to punt.
Right.
But Mr. Miranda has it on the tee. Dylan Noward is deep. Vest and Bishop in front of him.
High pop-up. Got time to return. Oh, get on that, boys.
On the bounce.
Noward with a big
across
return.
The 45. Just across midfield as he loses his footing, and the Knight offense will come out.
A little chilly here.
It's cooling down quick.
Yeah.
You know, after that storm came through last night, thank goodness.
Oh, it went from 92 to 72 when that front came through just in a blink of an eye yesterday. And now a little breeze is kicking up across the field. Flag is dead, though. All right, let's put another nail in the coffin here, Kaneland.
Trips left, Pruitt right. Jesse dots the pistol.
Pruitt right. This is the formation they're running.
Swing pass to Dylan. He's got blockers in front of him.
Oh, my.
Wow, Slammons and Federley did great jobs of downfield blocks. And that was really an extended sweep left.
This is the formation they had great success with on that first 80-yard drive, their first touchdown drive.
Well, and they're back to hurry-up mode, which I really like to see.
Oh, no huddle, yeah.
They had, more continuity with that. Quick hitter to Pruitt. Complete and immediately to his knee.
Yeah, he had went down on his knee to catch that. Nice little 5 yards, though.
Brings up second down for the Knights.
No huddle, quickly to the line, keeping the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, Brooks is not even set yet. Now they're
same formation, flip the other side.
Looking for Pruitt.
Fade to Pruitt.
Oh, that's interference. That's got to be a flag, Larry. Oh, he's not going to get it either.
You had 12 on 12. Pruitt covered by Dantzler and, potentially face guarding.
Well, Dantzler threw his arms up in front of Pruitt's face there.
Well, without really looking back, and it's kind of splitting hairs, but it may have been face guarding before it would have been interference. But again, the no huddle. So it looks like Brandon Bishop came in as Pruitt's getting the sand out of his helmet from the high jump pit.
It's interesting. As much success as Drew's had with the fade in the past, he hasn't connected one of those yet tonight, but I'm sure that's...
High snap, give to Jesse, off right guard, picks up the first down.
Jesse Ball, the ball carrier.
That'll keep the drive going.
Harris on the tackle.
Oh, they're going to measure?
Officials timeout.
Well, we can clearly see that's a first down from way up here, can't we? Think of that.
Are these guys paid by the hour, the referees?
I don't know. It seems like it, doesn't it? Think of this. Alex Snyder out there has started on the line since a freshman, and he holds the record. I don't know what it is for most victories by any Kaneland football player ever. Because does he even have a loss in that? I mean,
well,
over the 3 years he's played.
Postseason, yes.
And postseason. Definitely.
But yeah, when you just look at the number of starts he's had, and usually when you see a freshman moved up to varsity, it's usually as a kicker like Rodriguez, maybe a receiver or some skill position. But
I don't think they've lost
a big A train checking in as a freshman.
I don't think they've lost a regular season game since 2010, and his freshman year would have been 2011. So he's never lost
a regular
season game. And that's that part of this 28-game regular season winning streak they got going. Another fade.
It is.
Oh, that's interference. There we go. Is that Connor?
Wow. He almost came down with it in spite of being tackled along the way. He did finish with the ball, but I think it touched the ground first. No question there on the interference, in my opinion.
Holy.
Danzler on the coverage for the Eagles.
I don't know. As Danzler seems, he comes up kind of gimpy every time he goes on those plays, too. Their quarterback, of course. He's going to come off the field.
Well, and that's got to be one of the few times that he has. They had number 3 step in for a snap or two at quarterback, but virtually every play.
Danzler's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite an athlete. So where they put it the ball? March off 10 or 15 or something? Ball's
right, so the
10.
interference there, unlike the NFL, it's not a spot foul, 10-yard penalty.
So they're just outside the 10. They technically get a first down, but it's basically first and goal from the 11.
That it is, and you've got trips left, spearheaded by Slammons. Brandon Bishop split far to the right.
It's Drew.
Drew
Passing.
keeps it, swings it.
Ooh,
that's dangerous.
Didn't it seem like he had like clear path to the end zone there?
It sure did.
Yeah. He was using all those options. Jesse up the middle. I thought he was going to run that for sure. It just seemed like he had it wide open.
Oh, I like the general design of that play, but the angle and timing seemed to be a little bit off because, yeah, everybody came forward as Drew appeared to be running, and had he held on to it just a split second longer and let Dylan clear, he might have scored.
Yeah, Drew does seem to have a good sense of where that, not only great vision, but where that line of scrimmage is. He comes awful close to that line of scrimmage on some of these passes. There's Jesse.
Powering his way down to the 5. Bring up third and about 4 or 5 yards.
You gonna work on that fade again here, Larry? Hasn't happened yet.
Harrison ball that tackle.
Well, if they do, it would be to Bishop on the right in the corner.
Got Tyler and Connor.
Same trips left.
Nauert, yep. You can see a slant here. Bring Nauert across the middle. No.
Looking left.
Oh, drop the ball?
Dropped the ball. Recovered by Brooks.
Oh, boy.
Well, opening game night. And we've seen a couple mishandles, more not really off. That's the first one off the snap that I recall. A few off the belly read.
Yeah, you're going to see, you rarely see perfection on the opening night, that's for sure. And coaches do say that the biggest improvement in their team all year will be between the first and second game. So it's nice to have a 18-point lead here and be able to make a mistake like that.
So the one positive there for the Knight defense is on the field position side, as the Eagles will take over right at their own 10-yard line.
We've seen these guys break off big chunks. Number 12's back in there again, quarterback. Oh, got
Pressure
him.
from Cole Carlson.
Oh, somebody picked that off. Cole Carlson like a
boy.
steam train. Steam train? Steam engine. Like a freight train. It was nice, the way he was coming down there.
Steamrolled him like a freight train. All those. And number 44, Cole Carlson, he is really the team captain, president of the TV17 fan club. Bringing over people to my house to watch the game with us. But I love him coming off that end. He plays with a lot of fire.
Cole has improved every year. I mean, he was good. He started good, and he's improved every single year. And it looks like he's going to have a big season this year. Boy, he's coming out here to cover it wide. Oh, draw. Contain that.
Lockwood again. Is this another safety?
I think it is. Nope. Referee's got third down up.
Everybody but the referee is signaling safety. The referee is signaling third down.
Yep.
So with the very few safeties we've ever seen, I don't know that we've ever seen them on consecutive series.
No, that would be something. That could happen here. They got to be close.
At about the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. And Lockwood's just not getting out of the backfield anymore. They're containing him.
Well, he's got a little Devin Hester in him. He's not afraid to give some ground.
Yeah, to try to make some. I mean, he basically took care of their one scoring drive here at the end of the first half on his own. In the shotgun, in the end zone.
Wow. That's gutsy.
Passing.
Gets rid of it quickly. Overthrown and incomplete. So now they will have to punt from their end zone. And remember how Jesus Miranda likes to run around. This could be really interesting.
Oh, it's Wooten.
Yeah, Grant Wooten, number 15.
Right.
Eagles.
Whoa. What do we got here?
So yeah, Miranda checking his heels inside the end line of the end zone.
Look at the defensive formation here. The linebackers. Interesting.
Well, he'd been scrambling around, blocked. Touchdown or another safety.
Consecutive series. Who got their
Did
hand
I
on
call that?
You did.
Holy cow, that's not how I pictured it. I was hoping that they could have jumped on it for a touchdown. Back-to-back safeties. Never in my life have I seen that.
It's turned into a basketball game. We're getting 2-pointers.
So the blocked punt gives the Knights defense consecutive safeties on 2 consecutive series. This time Miranda will punt the free kick. A nice boot fielded on the fly by Nauert. Back up the middle across midfield with momentum.
Man.
Down to the 38-yard line. That is a nice return.
That is a beautiful return.
You know, I was joking about Luther Lockwood and his Devin Hester like giving ground. You know, you always hear coaches say, catch the ball and get upfield. Whether it's a return guy or a wide receiver, catch it and get north-south.
Right. Well, that, like I said, that worked for them on that one drive they scored on the end of the first half, but sure hasn't been working lately. The Knights have bottled them up. Just trying to get the, I'll let this play go.
Power eye pistol. Drew on a roll. Dumps it to Dyer. Oh, yeah.
Nice hands there, Mr. Dyer. Full back out in the...
I love the way he runs. It's almost like, you know, I don't know if the Army has a really fast tank. Yeah. You know, that would be a Humvee.
Low profile, just a solid block.
Yeah, low profile is well said. He's got a low center of gravity.
Yes,
he accelerates and he runs downhill.
Yes, he does. He doesn't give ground.
Yeah, and he's not a lot of east-west in him. I don't think he's going one direction, and that's straight ahead, baby.
He's the power eye again.
Yep. With Slammons on a wing left. Drew's rolling left with time.
Oh,
intercepted! And there's a face mask.
Oh, that'll be a 15-yarder, too.
Oh, my.
There's Jesse.
Yeah, that's... Boy, don't know what Drew saw there, but must not have seen Harris, who stepped in the lane.
Listen, let's hope this is your opening night. Get rid of these type of things. And give Brooks some credit, too, for sure.
Oh, no question about it. They're good athletes making plays. Not one iota quit. But that face mask, I think I'd be having a discussion, a little teachable moment with my player there, because that was pretty blatant.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that might have been Jesse doing that.
Was it Jesse?
I'm not quite sure. He was definitely in the vicinity when he got up out of there.
Well, you know, sometimes you just get your hand hooked in there and you can't help.
Yeah, well, that was definitely a 15-yarder, no doubt about it.
So just like that, the Eagles have 1st and 10 from the Knight 39.
They finally have some semi-field position. They've been starting.
Right. Couple times at their 10 or 11.
Quarterback breakout. Ball. Nice ball. That's a nice ball. Tyler Slammons?
No, Grant Wooten once again.
What a game he's having.
Boy, you know, and you see that young guy first time getting quality start time here on the varsity. He's playing with a whole lot of energy.
He's really stepped up. That's great to see.
Well, you know, and that was kind of a trick play to where they, I think the backs faked the high snap. Quarterback kept it, surprised him, slipped through. And then it was kind of a Peanut Tillman ball
I was
punch
gonna say the Peanut. Like to see who punched that out. You think it was Grant that punched that out too?
No, I think he was Johnny on the spot. Hopefully the kicking dog got us a nice replay there.
I was giving Kurt Green down here has got a spotter, Brandon Staker, who I just want to mention because he sang a fine national anthem before the game.
Well, actually, it was Brandon's little brother Bradley who sang.
Oh, it was Bradley?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
John Pruitt, nice hands on the slant pattern there.
That's Brandon's brother.
And they have an older brother, BJ, who played on the state champion teams with PJ and the Fellers back in the late 90s.
I didn't know the Stakers went that far back.
Yeah, you're looking at me like I'm old. We'll talk about that off the air, Bill.
That would be the pot calling the kettle black for sure.
Little takedown clinic.
I'm not going there wrestling against you, Flag.
No, I'm fine. Seriously. What happened here, Bill?
Flag.
Motion?
I don't know. They hardly got. Oh, it's offside defense before they even got to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, it must have been encroachment. I didn't see it. Maybe it was on the wing. Wasn't obvious for sure.
No, but it's a gift.
It sure is.
Pruitt better jump back. There he goes.
1st and 5, just inside the Brooks 45. Slot left pistol.
That's supposed to went off your. Wow. Wow. I don't know about that.
Great penetration there. That is big, number 90, Kenneth Riley. Playing much bigger than the 6'1", 210.
Yeah, but he took some liberties on Jesse there when after he made the play. Bodies talking about takedown body slam.
Brings up 2nd down at the Eagle 45-yard line.
I'd like to see Fed go deep right here. Uh-oh. The assistant heard me.
You think he's scouting you?
No. You know, as they say on the score on Thursday afternoons, who am I crapping? They're not listening to me. Neither is Fed. I like to think they do.
Here we go. Let's post one off here, boys.
Screen.
Let's go to screen.
To Jesse. He's got a blocker through to the secondary.
Flag over there.
On the far side, you're right.
Jackson with a defensive play.
They're waving it off. Whatever it was, it's not going to be a penalty. It's going to be a 1st down Knights. So that was a 15-yard screen there, eh?
Nice pickup, you know, and we had talked about how that wide receiver screen, and they actually have 2 or 3 versions of it. That has been such a staple for the Knight offense over the years, but the couple screens tonight we've seen to Jesse.
Well, that was a classic call. As aggressive as that front line has been, and their linebackers crashing like that, so counter punch to that was a screen up the middle there.
Yeah, it's a good point, Bill. You know, best way to slow down that real aggressive interior rush is with a couple draws and some screens. Empty backfield for Drew.
Wow, what's he doing?
Misread.
Maybe
intercepted by Lloyd at the 15. Still on his feet across the 20. I think Drew thought he was staying with the route. The receiver broke it off, and the defender was there.
Well, it seems like a million years ago you mentioned the first turnover of the season. Now, how many have we seen here on both sides? This has really been a rocky third quarter. It's been 2 or 3 or 4 turnovers just in this quarter.
Well, we had a fumble, and that's the second interception.
I think there is a miscommunication on the route on that one because...
Right. The receiver cut it off, and Drew thought he was continuing, and the defender stayed with it.
Where are we at? We got 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Knights are up 27-7. Just
two-back set out of the shotgun. Dancer stays in. Give is to Lloyd off the motion, cuts it up, picks up about 6 or 7. You know, and you see another flash of that offense.
You know, Brooks is right in this game if they score on this drive.
56 with the tackle brings up second down for the Eagles and 1.
I'd much rather be in this position than down at Gately last year. It was about this time, and Brooks was up 25-6 or something like that.
Well, and they had a couple touchdowns called back. Kaneland did come from behind to eke out a 25-24 win.
That's right, 24-26, 1 by 1, yep. Hard run. Hard hitting.
Yep, you hear the pads popping all the way up here. Looks like he got it.
Bauer with the tackle.
We'll move the chains and wind the clock.
First down for the Eagles.
Kaneland's had their opportunities to put them away multiple times here in the third quarter and just haven't got it done.
Dancer with time here to the near side.
Oh, what a catch.
That's complete to number 13.
It wasn't that it was a great catch, it's just the timing.
He made a
JR really had him covered well. It was just that last little step and falling down and grabbing it.
First and 10 at the Kaneland 40.
I did not see number 13 on the roster. I don't think Kurt Green saw him either. Don't have a name.
Oh.
Again, the give to Lloyd off the motion in the backfield.
And a flag. Is that Bauer? Or is that?
I believe that is number 68, the sophomore Jay Gomes.
That's like Gomes. Good for him. He's making his presence felt out there for sure. Looks like it's against Brooks.
Yeah, and they'll take the field position and move them back.
10-yard holding, it looks like. First and 20.
Off the Eagle 46-yard line. First down.
Pro set formation. Give up the middle. It's number 24, Dakota Starks, picking his way around.
Never seen much of him. It wasn't Lockwood that time. And he's limping. Brooks doesn't have an extensive bench. I think I counted 27, 28. Of course, Kaneland's gone with rosters that size in the past, too. And
yeah, unlike some of the other bigger schools, that, Kaneland's in the 35-40 range on the roster.
This Kaneland senior class are accounting for 24 seniors this year, which is a great number.
Well, when you look at the success they've had, as you've mentioned, all the way back to grade school, not that surprising. Dancer pressured.
Nope, he's going to slip.
He does briefly until he is just engulfed. Hammermeister, Carlson, Phillips and company.
3rd and long.
And Kamel.
This is an interesting nickel package. They throw Bolliff and Dyer and Slammers out there on some of these. I guess they're nickel package, 3rd and long.
Well, and they brought Big Jamario out, and it looks to me like they bring in some speed up front as well as into the nickel.
Yeah.
So yeah, up front, you got Nate Dyer on the nose, Joe Kamel here at the left end, and Slammons at the other end.
Carlson just hanging off the corner here. Oh my!
Nate!
Dyer?
Wow!
My goodness!
Talk about penetration.
Too fast, too good on that play. He wasn't just, wow. He must have got Olayed there somehow, but he was in there before the quarterback even had the ball.
I don't remember seeing him on the defensive line at all. Now that's a wrinkle defensively we've not seen.
Wow.
Boy, he'd make a great wrestler.
I know you'd like to see that. He would.
I know my buddy Jim Gus is listening, and he will agree.
Watch this. Watch it. Oh,
high snap, low punt.
Do that, Brandon. No. Oh, gooey. Are we safe yet? Sound effects by Bill Bolliff. I can just see him backing into that ball.
It looked like for a second he did touch it. Oh, hi! Unquote. Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, offensively, I think they need a spark here, and Drew probably more than anybody. You talked about high expectations. I would imagine Drew wants to put the ball in the air.
Yeah, this offense is better than what they've shown here in the second half. And nice to see that no huddle. That seems to be the most effective. But they're probably just working on things, too, here. Maybe they're trying to out different things, seeing where they're at. First game of the year.
5 receivers set. Fake to the motion.
There it
back,
is.
complete
Tyler.
to Slammons.
That's a beautiful play. That's what they needed, Larry. Something like that.
Jackson and Walker with the southpaw.
And a quarterback's best friend so many times is a reliable tight end. You can check down to him.
Yeah, and Tyler seems to be that guy. He took a really nasty knee injury in that Yorkville game last year and lost, 3 or 4 or 5 games there.
Give it to Jesse.
Jesse Bullock, the ball carrier.
Wrapped up from behind. I was afraid there was going to be a horse collar.
Yeah. That's quite an athlete, though, whoever took him down. They've got some real football players on that defensive line.
We had that number 90, Kenneth Riley, very athletic, listed at 6'1", 210, but he was the one who got up and batted a pass.
Right.
2nd and 6 from the 32. Last play of the third quarter sets up the screen.
There's your
Brandon.
Come on, Brandon, cut.
Uses the blocks well
Nice.
across the 45. Picks up the first down. We will take a break and bring you the fourth quarter after this here on TV 17.
If you're looking for authentic Mexican food in Elburn, then you need to stop in at Chico's Cantina. Chico's has a wide selection of tacos, burritos, nachos, tortas, and many other Mexican favorites. You can take out or eat in at our colorful dining area, and if you're thirsty, Chico's carries a great selection of your favorite beverages. So whether it's lunch or dinner, head over to Chico's Cantina at 107 Valley Drive in Elburn.
When it's time to choose a tractor, look for quality that stands the test of time. Reliability that can carry you through the tough times. Resale value you can bank on down the road. From one brand that's been working the land for more than 170 years. all backed by the finest dealer network around. John Deere. Nothing runs like a deer.
Hi, I'm Dave Gieske from Buck Brothers in Hampshire. We have 3 other locations to serve you: Harvard, Wakanda, and Libertyville.
Hopper Sports in Aurora has the best selection of sporting goods in the Fox Valley. Just name the sport and they have the gear. From baseball bats and baseball gloves to running shoes, as well as a wide assortment of sweats. We have jerseys of all your favorite teams, including the White Sox, the Cubs, the Blackhawks, the Bulls, and yes, we also have lots of Bear and Packer items too. Plus, we carry apparel from all of our local high schools. That's Hopper Sports on Galena Boulevard in Aurora.
Welcome back to TV 17. This is the 2013 season opener. And here to start the fourth quarter, the Knights have 1st and 10 from their own 47, leading by 20. 27-7. Drew fakes and keeps. Picks up about 5.
Well, it took him 3 quarters to get your bubble screen in there, Larry, but it sure was a good timing, effective play to get that first down.
And I like the way Brandon was reading his blocks, but getting upfield quickly.
Yes, I did too. A little confusion in the Knights backfield here. Jesse and Dylan switching spots.
As they each take a split wing. Drew with a quick hitter.
Oh.
Just off Brandon's pads, falls incomplete. Fortunately, the defender did not catch that deflection.
Scott on the coverage. Brings up 3rd down for Kaneland. Again, the ball at the Eagle 49-yard line.
So the Knights have 3rd and 6.
They're keeping in an extra blocker on that number 90. He's been doing so much damage, and he's been pretty effective on rushing. So
Drew rolling left, gets rid of it, just overthrown.
In 10 for number 18, Connor Fetterwood.
What are you chuckling at there?
Oh, I was watching my kid, and he's been having this personal battle with number 90, and that time they were still going at it. So it's just been an interesting sideline. Two young bucks ramming heads out there.
Well, yeah, you mentioned how
Jackson, number 6.
Mr. Riley tried to throw Jesse there. So, yeah, I'm sure Jesse's going back at him.
Yeah, they've been at it almost every play, and he's the back that's kept in. Timeout, Brooks.
We'll take one as well. Back in a minute here on TV 17.
Your independent Allstate agent in Sugar Grove is David Weiss. David works for you to find the best rates on your home insurance, as well as your auto insurance. He's always looking for ways to help you save money. And so is his friendly, courteous staff. His office is conveniently located on Route 47 and Cross Street in Sugar Grove. Call him anytime at 630-466-7835.
Whether you're a seasoned hunter or getting ready for your first hunt, you'll need to be prepared. JR Shooting Sports is your complete shooting sports retail center.
We can outfit the entire family, including ladies and youths.
We'll equip you for the hunting season with a full line of shooting accessories.
And don't forget about your hunting, buddy.
JR Shooting Sports has your dog training collars, scents, and retrieving dummies to give you every advantage out there. Visit JR Shooting Sports today, a mile west of the Fox Valley Mall on Oakhurst Drive in Aurora.
Leading by 20, the Knights have 4th and 6 at the Brooks 49.
You were mentioning, Larry, Drew's going to do this little pooch punt most likely, but he's so deceptive that their deep back is only, 15 yards off the line of scrimmage because they're not sure what Drew's going to do. So they'll just pop it high and down the field.
Well, it's well done because, the defender, the receiver for the punt had not much he could do.
Flag came out as the young men were running off the field.
I don't know what that could have been.
Commonly unsportsmanlike or something, I think.
Verbal altercation, perhaps. Or
Might be.
So it's unsportsmanlike conduct against the Knights as they march off 15 yards. Not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, but by the call, that won't sit well, Coach Federley, as far as discipline.
Well, and Tom's going to have a number of things to address. There have been a lot of good things here tonight, but, there have been a couple penalties, there have been a couple turnovers.
Yeah, they got plenty to work on yet before there's a bullet, an interception.
Wow!
Oh,
nice
almost.
Hands, but he can't hold
that
on.
Wooten again?
It is.
Oh, man. And he was stride for stride. The best part of that was the great coverage he had on that kid.
I'll tell you what, Tyree Dancer showing a pretty good arm. That
was a bullet.
That was.
Wow.
But Grant was right there with him and had it for a split second and just lost it as he fell to the ground. But stride for stride, great defensive play.
Grant has shown a lot of athleticism tonight.
Their own 38-yard line.
Who was it 2 years ago? Rizzo had
10
interceptions.
Mr. Dyer, the future wrestler, still in it, knows. He just doesn't know it.
You're recruiting.
Yes, I am. Always.
Uh-oh.
Lockwood cuts it back. Wow, what a move.
Isaac Swithers on the tackle. And he's in pain.
I hope it's just a cramp.
Yeah. It was kind of a rough play off the sidelines and over the yard marker there. But he knew right away. Jesse Ball in for Swithers now at safety. Oh,
Yeah.
That is a cramp. Yep. Doing the old cramp technique.
Been there, done that. Best thing he could do right now is pinch his lower lip.
Yeah.
Seriously, it distracts your brain. I formation, sweep right. Lockwood cuts it back up the middle.
Cut.
See
That's
how
7.
much more of an effective runner he is when he makes up his mind to get upfield?
Yeah, instead of dancing around. 10.5 left in the ball game.
Joe Wilmer, 58 with the defensive play, brings up second down for the Eagles.
The Knights do have a 20-point lead, but the game is not over.
No, because the Eagles certainly are explosive. You see flashes here and there.
They're a quick strike, that's for sure.
Again from the eye. Fake the pitch, give to the fullback, hit immediately. Close to the first down, however.
Yeah, he got more out of that than you would have thought at first, so he struggled for a couple.
So Big Jamario subs in for Nate Dyer at the nose. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 4.
Calling it 3rd and 4, yep.
From the 35. Now this is a big play.
Yes, it
is.
is.
They pick this up, they could get inside of a 2-score game.
Right. Clock does continue to run. They're using the run to eat up some time here, but
yeah, not a sense of urgency, but I would think also they are in 4-down territory here. Long count.
Oh,
back pass, back to the quarterback. Cole Carlson was home, couldn't make the tackle. Slammons runs him down, but he's inside the 9. Razzle dazzle, 1st and goal. Boy, Cole read it and was there.
Yeah.
Just couldn't make the play, but from a scheme standpoint, you have to like the fact that they were in position.
Right. Right.
So now Brooks hurries to the line. Pro set.
To the fullback. He's down to the 6. Smelling it here.
See what the D can do to dig in.
Pass.
Gonna pass, rolling right. Defender's there, stops and
Off
throws.
his hands. I think he hit him in the hands.
Let's give to Lockwood off tackle.
Did he fumble? His body's in such an odd position sometimes.
Well, Jesse did come out of there with the ball. They must have said he was down already. Pro set, 4th and goal.
Passing. Oh, it's
Flushed way deep, sacked, and then intercepted.
What a play. That was intentional grounding and an interception all wrapped up into one.
Consecutive safeties, some unique formations, a little razzle-dazzle.
But we haven't seen a Kaneland touchdown in the second half, which is... Who's that? Nate?
That's Nate.
Nate?
Oh, yeah.
He went through there like a shot. There he goes again.
What do? You go more Nate.
Another first down.
Somebody's encroached.
Boy, there's stuff in the box.
They really are. Got
It's
press
coming
coverage
up
on the
there.
sides and one safety.
Jesse with 10 yards.
And then some.
Well,
Power pistol left, play action. Drew throws, underthrown, intercepted by the safety, number 6. Still on his feet. Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Are you feeling as good as you should? Do you have aches and pains? The therapists at West Physical Therapy can help. We offer our patients the best in physical rehabilitation by providing personal attention from the moment you walk in the door. Our goal here at West is to provide our patients with a treatment that will help them to regain strength and pain-free mobility. We also assist them to develop skills to maintain excellent physical health and to prevent injuries. Early morning or late evening appointments are available at our 2 locations on Main Street in Sugar Grove and on State Street in Geneva. For more information, check out our website at westphysicaltherapy.com.
So the Eagles come to the line, 4th and 7, their own 45. Dancer's going to stay in that shotgun. 2-back set. Stays in the pocket.
Pass.
Incomplete, intended for Harris. And the Knights will have the last 2:40 here to run out.
Oh,
Nice
my.
snap. Drew finally did cover it into punt formation. Jackson is going to let this one bounce and roll dead. Some interesting personnel packages, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, the Knights, they'll go to their film. They'll get these little minor bumps cleaned up, and they'll come back even stronger next week. They'll look even sharper, much sharper next week, I'm sure of it. Oh, miscommunication there and picked off.
Intercepted, that's Cole Carlson. And he ends up going down, and that is the final to our Kaneland Night opener. The Knights prevailed 27-7. What a season opener.
It's been a lot of fun, Larry. We'll see you here next week.
Yeah, and I think we will have a little